class. My name is Eddie Britt. I am your instructor this semester. I want to make a short video to make sure that you are on track to be successful in this class. Hopefully you got my email on the week 1 announcement. If you did not, go back through your email. Look for something that says week 1. If you've seen anything that says week 2, something may have accidentally been sent out. I apologize for that. And you can always come to announcements in Canvas. If you come there, you'll have a list of announcements. And I generally put out 1 or 2 a week. So that'll be updated every week. Make sure you read through that first announcement because there's a lot of good information there. Even if I go over some of it now, it's very important for you to go through. Here on the left side on Canvas, you can go in and look at your book through Bookshelf. If you need a copy of your book, you can actually set up your VitalSource Bookshelf account and download that to a device. So if you want to download that to your phone or to your laptop or to your computer, you can do that, or in multiple places. All right, under modules, that's where all of the videos, my instructional videos are. You may not be able to see all of this. I don't have some of the test reviews up because I don't do test reviews in the first couple of tests. They are usually pretty easy comparatively. So you should see something that says lecture videos if you scroll down, and these are just the different sections that you'll go through throughout the semester. At the top, you should see a Hawk student login when you click on modules. And so that's where you're going to go into your online homework. And whenever you go in, you're going to see something like this. I'm going to go into the course. So you can see I have a to-do list here. Notice that I have stuff due on Sunday night. That's this Sunday night, these 2 sections here. So to get started on a homework, you simply click on it. Now, hopefully you've already watched the Hawks Learning videos so you understand how Hawks works. You have one section that's Learn. I know that I have videos up for you, but there are other videos up. There are some videos here. There's a textbook. You see you have a watch button here to watch videos. You can look through. It's kind of like a PowerPoint, but it's just straight out of the text. You know, statistics is a class. It's not like the normal math class where you can't read the book. There are lots of great examples that go along with the definitions, and especially in these first couple chapters, as you learn definitions that we'll be using for the rest of the semester, it's important that you read your book. So again, this isn't the typical math class where you're just going to have a section of problems and you'll be able to hit the help me solve this button and you'll be able to work it all. There will be a lot of new stuff in statistics that you haven't seen. You know, if this was college algebra or a class like that, you know, there's a good chance you're doing stuff in college algebra that you've been doing for several years throughout high school math. Well, statistics is a little different. Unless you took a statistics class in high school, you probably have no idea what the difference between a statistic and a parameter is. So you need to go through, read the book. You can take notes if you watch my lectures, or you can go through the Learn section. Now, I don't have the Learn section set up as mandatory because sometimes watching my videos may be enough. All right. Well, once you get out of the Learn, there is a section for Practice. Now, practice is suggested if you don't think that you can complete the Certify assignment. And practice is going to be just like the Certify, except it's going to be a little less strict on you. There's going to be buttons in the practice, things like tutor. You see a tutor button here. Try similar, skip, tables, and different things. So you can get the problems wrong in practice and it not count against you. So I'm going to exit. Now, after you've went through and watched the video and you've learned and maybe you've practiced a little bit, you can go into Certify. And so you see in Certify you have these hearts right here. And it's kind of like if you were playing a video game and you had 2 lives. If you miss 2 of these problems, then you're going to have to start back over. So, and there's not a lot of calculations in these first couple chapters, so you may have to start the assignment back over. I do allow you to continuously start the assignment over and over until you get it right. So that's, it's bad that you have to start the entire assignment over, but what the good thing is, there is a mastery level set on every homework, and usually it's around 70 or 80%. And what that means is once you get to that level, you'll automatically be given 100. So it's kind of an all or none deal with Hawks. The way that they have their homework set up and their philosophy is that if you have a student that can shoot towards the mastery level, and again that's 70 or 80%, and they reach that goal, then it will be very, very, very good for them to reach that goal so that they see progress and they get a 100 as a reward. So if you have trouble with the Certify, so don't just start on the Certify. Go through the Learn, practice if you have time. But if you go through the Certify and you see you can't work the problems, then you need to go back to practice. The problems in practice are the same types of problems as the problems in Certify. So what that means is you can go through practice, and sometimes I'll have students go through practice and have a problem worked out for them. If it's one that requires multiple steps, you can look at the solution, and they'll go through and try to work the problems and go through and look at the solutions, and then help that or use that to help them do their homework. So and if that doesn't help, then that's when you ask me questions. I'm your guide in your journey through statistics. So but yeah, we have 2 assignments that are due this Sunday night, and you have several assignments if you look at your course, that are due later. And so you can always, I believe, look at those. Here's the to-do list. So you can see the due dates on all of this other stuff here. There's 1 homework assignment due next Sunday night, and then I have the test review, which is like a practice test, and your real test is due a week from this Sunday, so on September the 3rd. And you can look at all of your assignments for the whole semester. They should all be here in Hawks. Now I may add a few more sections. I haven't finished. You can see I only have through November the 12th. There are 3 more weeks of class after that. So there are a few topics from chapters 11 and 12 that we will get into, but I haven't got that scheduled yet. So, but you should be good to go. You can work as far ahead as you want. Just make sure that you come into Canvas and look each week at what's going to be due. And you don't want to get behind on your homework because it can pile up really quick. Some weeks you're going to have, like you see here, the week of the 17th, you have a whole chapter's worth of work to do. 5 different sections of homework. So you don't want to be working on that Sunday night at 10 o'clock and say, hey, well, this closes at 12. What am I going to do? I don't have enough time. So you work on it during the week when you have time. Never try to do an entire week's worth of assignments in one day. That's too much torture. I wouldn't want you to do that. All right, so hopefully you are familiar with Canvas. If you want to read through the syllabus, that's a great thing to do since that gives a brief description of the policies, procedures, goals, things like that. Hopefully you've already done that. And each week you're going to have a discussion. Now this first week, I believe it hasn't been open the whole time. I can see about half the classes replied. Some of you made your own discussion here, and that's fine for this week. I'll count you present when I look through this. You can see under close for comments, you may see a lot of other weeks. I put one up each week. So I'll open week 2, will be open on Monday morning. You have to make sure you do the attendance discussion. That's how I take roll. So even if you do all your homework and make 100 on every test, if you're not doing your discussion question each week, then you may get counted absent. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, send me an email. I can make a video like this explaining problems to you. It's no problem at all. No pun intended. Anyway, again, my name is Eddie Britt. If I can do anything to help you, please let me know. Have a great day and good luck in the course.